I'm Callie and welcome to Kapowski Reads. And this video feels kind of weird because I am going to be chatting to you about my intentions for a low spend 2024, but I'm also going to be talking you through my final book haul until the end of 2024. And it feels a bit weird to have a haul and then be like, I'm not buying any things. So I am going to start with talking about my plans for a low spend 2024. Then we're going to chat about my final haul. So I am planning to go on a low spend year. The reason for that, there's a couple of reasons. Main reason is I would like to have some extra money put aside. I like saving money because I might need it, and I would like to have just a little bit more of that security in my savings because who knows what the future holds. And the second reason is we have a lot of stuff in our home. Our home is not big and we have a lot of stuff. So I would like to use things that I have. We have kind of ran out of space for books long ago, and we do have a new bookshelf coming, but that's already getting filled. We've got books to go on that already, but I kind of need to work my way through the books that I have. So I am planning to not buy any books with the exception of book club books. I am in 2 book clubs and I have calculated that there will probably be 17 books across both of those book clubs for the year of 2024. I may already have, the chances are high that I already have some of those books in my own TBR, or I can access them at the library. If not, I give myself permission to buy them so that I can participate with the book clubs that I really enjoy. I also have an absolute ton of clothes. I am a person who fluctuates in size. I kind of move between 3 dress sizes at any time. So I have a lot of clothes and I'm gonna wear those. That's a crazy concept. I'm gonna wear what I have and not buy any new clothes. There are no that I can identify. I don't have any gaps in my wardrobe. I am very fortunate in that I work from home 4 days a week. So I only need one outfit for the office, and I don't care if I repeat that outfit over and over and over. So I'm fine for clothes. There may be a situation where I might need new bras, but that will be my exception. But I think that falls under the category of if something is broken, I can replace it. I don't need any shoes. Like I say, I work from home 4 days a week. I don't go out that often. I don't want to. It's cold. I like being inside. So I don't need any shoes. My jackets are all good condition. I think clothing wise, probably be okay. Toiletries and makeup. I am doing a 1 in, 1 out kind of rule where if I have finished all of that item, then I can buy a new item. But I have about 1.5 million lipsticks. I'm not going to let myself buy a lipstick if I finish one. I'm going to just move on and use a different one. My favourite lipstick was discontinued a few years ago. I am not married to any specific shade of lipstick right now. I also am planning to not purchase any yarn. If you are a knitter or crocheter or work with yarn in any way, you'll probably be the same as me in that you have a lot of yarn. I'm going to use crazy concept of I'm going to use what I have and use it, and then it's used and it's not taking up space. I'm actually getting to enjoy the thing that I bought to enjoy. However, if I need to buy some yarn to finish an existing project, that's okay. I'm currently partway through making a cardigan for my mum. If it turns out I've miscalculated the yarn for that, I am allowing myself to buy more yarn to finish that. That's totally fine. Those are all of my sort of grey area categories. Then the things that I'm allowing myself to freely spend on. are bills. Oh, the fun thing, the super fun thing of bills. Food, we're not slashing the food budget. We're keeping it as it is, just buying what we need. And that also includes eating out. My partner and I don't eat out a great deal. We do sometimes go out for coffee. It makes no real sense for us to cut that when the main focus of the low spend is to use what we have. Health, anything that's sort of for our health, so like supplements, painkillers. I've got endometriosis. I spend a lot of money on painkillers and supplements to try and make it better, and not cutting those at all. Travel, absolutely fine. So travel within Scotland. I don't mean holidays, I just mean like getting the bus to town. That's fine. Going to visit my parents, that's fine too. That's in my budget for 2024. I'm also including 2 haircuts. I get my hair cut, well, I was going to say I get it cut twice a year, but I only got it cut once in 2023, as is evidenced by it's a little bit scraggly. But I'm allowing myself my biannual trim. So other than that, I am allowed to replace a broken or fully used item if I have no alternatives, such as if I finish my shampoo, I can buy new shampoo. But if I say break a pair of tights, if I rip a pair of tights, I probably have a replacement pair of them, so I won't be buying a new one. I am also due for a phone upgrade and an optician's appointment in 2024. So I am counting new phone and new glasses in my allowed expenditure items. And towels. An odd thing to add in, but my boyfriend and I got some gorgeous towels at Christmas from my parents. We got some really nice hand towels, and it made us realise that we kind of want to get some new bath towels, but we haven't found any good ones. And rather than kind of try and rush buying new bath towels, I'm adding that to my acceptable expenditure list. So at some point in 2024, I'm going to be buying new towels, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it. Everything else kind of off limits for me for now. I will keep an eye on my expenditure over the next few months, and if I need to tweak any rules here and there, it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm just trying to use up some stuff, free some space in my house, and save some money in the process, because that would be great. And my plan is that I'm going to start my low spend year tomorrow, which is the day that this video is going up, which is the 27th of December. So wish me luck in that. And what better way to sort of herald in the start of a low spend year than to talk about my last book haul of the year. That makes sense. In December, I gave myself sort of full permission to treat myself to some books for Christmas as a gift to myself from myself. So let's go through those. I also went to Waterston's and had a look at the sale, but we'll do the gifts to myself first. So these are the books that I got for myself for Christmas. They're all secondhand copies of books, and they all, I think, are books that are related to my reading goals for next year, which I will be sharing in my TBR video, which will be on Sunday. So let's go through them. I've got The Finno-Hungarian Vampire by Noemi Sexy. This is a Hungarian vampire story translated into English, and I'm very excited about it. I have Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. I have got Get a Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. Happiness by Aminata Forna. Psychorag by Suhail Sadi. This is it's a big one. It's a nice floppy paperback. Minaret by Layla Abu Layla. This is an author who lives in Aberdeen, and I have not read any of her books, and I feel like that is a crime on my part. I should have read some, so I'm going to remedy that. My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. Miss Iceland by Oder Ava Olafsdottir. And If on a Winter's Night a Traveller by Italo Calvino. I've heard this book is weird and I like weird, so weird book. I also, in the spirit of going on a low spend, so I had that in my mind of, I knew I wasn't going to be buying any books for a year, so I wanted to sort of get book purchasing out of my system, which is why I kind of gave myself free rein, and I went a bit wild with that pile I just went through. I also told myself I could go to Waterstones and go to their sale, but Waterstones didn't really announce the premise of their sale until Christmas Day, when I'd already had in my head buying sale books. So I went to Waterstones today and I was disappointed. I was disappointed with their sale. Just of the books that I wanted, that I really in my heart really wanted, only 3 of them were in the sale. And I'd been saving my Waterstones points, of which I had £40 worth. 40. That's actually quite disgusting. I've clearly spent far too much money in Waterstones. So I spent my points. I had some book token Christmas vouchers, so I didn't spend a lot of money, but I felt like I spent a lot of money. And I got this many. My boyfriend is lovely and he came with me to carry my bag, the hero that I needed. So first up in my actually new books, not my secondhand books, my brand new, I have Gwen and Art Are Not in Love by Lex Croucher. I've heard fantastic things about this. And I got The House Witch and the Enchanting of the Hearth by Delamachi Emily Nikota. I think I saw this book on Emily Fox's channel, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I've made up that I've seen this book. It looked charming. I got it. Bookshops and Bondas by Travis Baldry. I've already read this. I got an arc of this book from NetGalley, fell in love with the book. I wanted to have my own copy of it. So I was treating myself. Welcome to the Hunam Dong Bookshop by Huang Bo Riem. This was actually half price. The Night House by Joe Nesbo. This has been on my wish list for ages, so delighted to take that off. And as was The Other Side of Mrs. Wood by Lucy Barker. This has also been on my wish list for ages. So I went in with a plan. I also went in planning to get 2 very specific books that I almost bought a few times before. And I knew these ones weren't going to be in the sale, and I was okay paying full price for these ones. So I have Scottish Folk and Fairy Tales, which is a gorgeous, like, oh, how beautiful is this? And Scotland the Strange. So weird tales and stories. These are both kind of non-fiction-ish. Folk tales, are they non-fiction? Are they fiction? I suppose it depends who you ask. So this is my last book haul for a year, and I know I've tried to do a sort of no spend book thing before and I failed miserably. But I feel like the reason for that failure was that I was too restrictive, and I've come in with a plan. I've planned this, so much planning has gone into this that I feel confident that I can try it. With the exception of, if you see me with new books, they are either pre-orders I have already made. I've made 6 pre-orders so far for 2024. I don't know why I said so far. I'm not making any more. I've made 6. Full stop. That's it. And I am allowed to get up to I believe it was 17 book club books, should I be unable to get them from the library or my own stash. That's my goal. I hope I can achieve it, but I'm really excited to make my way through some books that I already have, use things that I already have, light the good candle. I'm gonna light the good candle. I'm gonna use the nice mug. I'm not gonna save things for best. Best can be now. Let me know if you have done a sort of low buy period of time. Let me know how you've gotten on with it, and wish me luck. Thank you so much for watching.